Aloha! We have the fourth part of the ukulele chord melody lesson. So hopefully if you watched the first three videos, you made it this far, you're doing really good. This time we're going to do Twinkle Twinkle Little Star in the key of G. And so a number of the chords that we've already played before. But so it's going to start off on G instead of C. So if you remember in C, those first two, twinkle, twinkle, we're still playing a C chord, so here it's kind of the same thing. That's going to be G instead of C since we're in a different key. But let me go over the melody with you. So it's going to start off on a G chord, a regular G chord. Melody note's going to be E string 3rd fret. And then the A string 5th fret. 7th fret, back to 5, 3, 2 on the A string, open, back to E string, 3rd fret. We're going to go back to 5 again, 3, 2, open, again, 5, 3, 2, open, back to the E string, 3rd fret. 5, A string 5th fret, 7, back to 5, 3, 2, open on the A string, E string 3rd fret, and that's where we're going to end up where we started again with the G chord. So now this next note is, so it's still a G chord, so we have to figure out how to play a G shape inversion here, fingering the A string 5th fret. So if you look on the handout, example number 3, the first G shape is the basic G shape we're starting off with, and remember that melody note is shown there, E string 3rd fret. Then we're going to look at the second chord shape, and that's the one we're going to want to play because the melody note's here, A string 5th fret. So if you watched the previous videos, I actually showed you this shape because in the key of C we're playing G, and you could play had to play this shape. So A string 5th fret, E string 7th fret, C string 7th fret. So that's twinkle twinkle. And then the little, we have to go to C on the 7th fret. Remember from the previous videos, these top 3 strings, G, C, E, are all notes in a C chord, so we don't have to fret anything except this bottom A string at the 7th fret. If you go back to the G star, play that same chord we played earlier, we're going to go How I Wonder What You Are, How, on C, so just a regular C chord. And Wonder is G, so just make a regular G chord because we're already fingering that note, 2nd fret A string with the G chord. Then What is D? I'm going to play a D 7th, but you can play a D. But if you notice, the D doesn't fret this A string, and that's the melody note we want. If you go back to the regular G chord, E string 3rd fret, kind of back where we started for the melody note. So the D chord is the G, C, and E strings at the 2nd fret. So if you could play it one finger like that or like this, but I'm going to play a D 7th. This is the Hawaiian D 7th. Same thing, G string 2nd fret, then E string 2nd fret. I still leave this bottom A string open, which is the melody note we want when we're playing the D or D 7th chord. It just kind of repeats from there, up above the world so high, R. So we're here for R. And so if you, and I guess I didn't note that on this chord sheet, I'll make an update, but if you look at one of the previous lesson examples in the key of C, if you look, example 1, the G chord, the second G chord. So the first G chord is shown like this, the one I went through. But then there's another G chord that looks like this. Still the melody note at the A string 5th fret. So this is going to be the one I think it's going to be easier to use since we're in the key of G. So keep that page handy as well. So remember, so we're now how I, G, D7th or D. So those are all on the A string. Then we go back to G, E string. Now we have to go back to G, up. So we're fingering here. So you can leave your index finger where it's at. Move your middle finger up where your middle finger was. And pinky on the 5th. Now we get that A string 5th fret for that melody note. Up, then C, regular C chord, one finger. World, regular G chord. High, just D7 or D. Like, then you have to play that. So if we're here for the D7th. Like a diamond in the sky. Now we have to go back to G. So if we're playing the Hawaiian D7th, 2 finger, you can move your index finger down, middle finger over, and play it like that. It may take a little practice to shift, but that's probably the easiest way to get to the melody note that we want. Like then a diamond, G, D7th again. And we start right over again. Regular G chord, we're E string 3rd fret, melody note twinkle. And C, 7th fret, like that G chord, regular C chord, regular G chord, bottom, we're hitting that bottom A string, D7th or D, bottom A string, back to regular G chord, E string 3rd fret, back ending on that melody note. I'll just play that through one more time. So look at this G chord shape that's on example 1. We need to go up to C, just one finger, 7th fret, then this G shape, second one in example 3. I'm going to go to C. So all these are easy, just regular open chord shapes you learned from the beginning. G, D or D7th, back to the regular G. Then up above the world so high, like a diamond, are all the same. Goes to G, sorry, C, start off with the regular G, and E string 3rd fret. And maybe just some things to kind of spice up the song a little bit. We're going to start off on that G chord. Going up to C at the 7th fret. So instead of plucking that twice, back to the G. You can do 7th to 9. And back to the G. C. G. D7. And you can hit the A string 2nd fret with your ring finger if you're playing this Hawaiian D7. Or just a regular D7th, you have to use your pinky. It gets a little cramped. So I just play this 2 finger D7th chord. G string top, G string 2nd fret, E string 2nd fret. You can use your ring finger to hit the A string 2nd fret. Then back to the regular G chord. And up above. hit that A string 3rd fret when you're playing the G fret. World so, back to D7, like a. Do that again, D7. So I hope this lesson was helpful. Rewind, watch the parts that maybe you need to go over. If you have any comments, questions, post them below. And thanks for watching this series. I hope it was helpful. Share this video with your friends, like and subscribe to my channel, and I'll be posting up some other videos in the near future. If you have any suggestions, just let me know down below. All right, thanks for watching, and mahalo.